love wants the best for everybody? I wish I could love like that.
If we're not afraid to, we can. God will show us how. He's not afraid to love anybody.
I guess he's not. What courage!
And I want to be like him.
That's for sure.
Happy people come together, let your light shine. Sharing love with one another, let your light shine. Let no difference grow between you, let your light shine. Let his spirit grow between you, let your light shine. Well, let it shine, shine, shine. Come on and let your light shine. Well, let it shine, shine, shine. Come on and let your light shine. Well, let it shine, shine, shine. Come on and let your light shine. Well, let it shine, shine, shine. Come on and let your light shine.
You love Marcia?
Get off my case, you little brat.
Chicken.
Marcia, please excuse my ignorant friend. And please excuse me. I gotta see Dirk. Scott.
Chicken! Scott, come here for a minute. Yeah? What are you doing teasing Martin about Marcia?
Oh, he loves Marcia.
He loves her like a friend. Martin loves everybody. You better stop teasing before you lose all your friends.
I will?
Come on, everybody. Let's sing about it.
All right.
Teasing can be lots of fun, but you better be careful that you don't hurt someone. Teasing might be just a game, but it's not a very nice thing, calling people names. You might not mean what you say, but they might think you mean it anyway. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Teasing, you might think's okay, until you are the person that's being teased all day. Teasing won't make you friends, so you better be careful what you say. You might not mean what you say, but they might think you mean it anyway. Na 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 na, don't go teasing. Na 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 na, don't go teasing. Na 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 na, don't go teasing. Na 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 na, that means you.
I'm sorry for teasing Martin.
Martin loves everybody, and that's what we should all do. Because love is stronger than all our fears.
I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Marcy, I'm sorry for teasing you about Martin.
Oh, that's all right, Scott. Hey, let's see what Cassie's doing down at Kaleidoscope.
Great idea.
Good idea. Oh,
Thinking of nothing, you can make something. What's it gonna be? You wait and see. With a little determination and a lot of imagination. What's it gonna be? You wait and see.
Everybody likes jewelry, and today we'll be making some everybody can have because it's made from things around the house. Listen to Sue and learn how.
Thanks, Cassie. Today we're going to make pasta jewelry. What you'll need is all sorts of shapes and sizes of pasta. Now, the ones we've used today are big fat ones, long skinny ones, tiny ones, and you can use macaroni too. This one, we used the fat ones, and we've painted them with poster paint and strung them just on a string. You can use yarn also, and bright colors.
That's nice.
Now here's another one using the small ones and the long skinny ones. There's all sorts of different variations you could use. Now, to paint them, you hold them on either side, take poster paint, and very carefully, it could get messy, paint them all the way around. And when you're finished, put them down on a piece of paper. Make sure you have lots of newspapers underneath on the table, because it's really a messy craft. We've also used some shells in one of them. Now, you can get shells at the seashore and put holes in them and string them up.
That's nice.
Make all sorts of patterns. There you are. Let's see what you can make.
If you would like instructions for today's craft, write to us. Our address will be coming up soon. So don't miss it. Bye for now.
Bye.
That was good craft.
Yeah, all right.
That was fun, wasn't it?
I thought so, but Egbert didn't pay attention through the entire craft.
I was thinking.
Well, miracles never cease.
About what, Egbert?
Well, about God not being afraid to love anybody. But how long will he love them?
I think forever, even though some people choose not to love him back. But it makes him sad that people who do not choose his way will not be with him in heaven. Watch the story and see if you've chosen God's way or not.
Everyone, every day, everywhere is faced with choices.
Which one should I pick? Red or green?
We all have to learn to make decisions.
What dress should I wear today?
I think we should punt.
You bunt in baseball. You mean punt. We're playing football, remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. It's all coming back to me.
I'm not quite sure, Sonny. I need something that's easy on gas and gets good traction in the snow.
It makes no difference how old you are. Everybody has to finally decide.
I'll buy the red one, mister.
I think I'll wear my red one.
Okay, it's a quarterback sneak on 64. Got it?
64, I sneak. Okay, I think I got it. What number did you say?
Okay, forget the numbers. When I say ready, you go.
Okay, I'm ready. I got it.
Well, Sonny, I've decided to get this one, and do you think I could have it painted red?
But the choices you make each day will determine the kind of life you will live and what kind of person you will be.
Should I get up? My plane leaves at 10. I'll just lie here for 5 minutes more. $10:30. Oh no! I've missed my plane.
Yes, the decisions you make will determine the kind of life you will live and what kind of person you will be.
Get out of my way, you stupid mutt!
Maybe you'll decide to become an athlete, or a musician, or maybe you'll decide to go on in school and become a professor, or maybe you'll choose all three. God has a plan for your life, but he will not make you choose his plan. You have to decide. You can choose your way or his way. Many people choose to go their own way. It looks easier and more inviting, and it looks like it would be more fun. But wide is the gate and broad is the highway that leads to destruction, and a great many people find it. This life is like the house that was built upon the sand. For when the rains fell and the floods came and the winds blew and beat upon that house, it fell with a mighty crash. Or you can choose to give your life to God and live each day for him. Not too many people choose this road because it's hard. You have to be strong-willed to make it on this road, Because there are so many things that try to pull you away from the path that leads to eternal life. For the gateway to life is small, and the road is narrow, and only a few people ever find it. This life is like the house that was built upon a rock. For when the rains fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, it did not fall, for it was built upon a rock. So choose this day who you will serve, yourself or God.
Lord Jesus, I choose you.
Choose God's way. It's the only way to go.
Hold still, Vince. I'm almost through. Now, the pain will soon be forgotten when you see what you look like. Come on in.
Edgar!
Oh, hi, Martin.
Hi, Dirk. Vince, you got a minute?
Sure we do.
Oh, Edgar!
Don't cry, baby. You can't take any teasing.
Neither can I, Dirk, I guess.
Why?
Oh, the guys have been teasing me about Marcia. I never want to see her again.
Well, do you like her?
I sure do. I try to like everybody.
Well, now that's the way it should be. Just love everybody, whether or not they love you back. But it takes courage. Let me tell you a little story.
Oh.
Now, you sit there, Martin. Well, a long time ago.
Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Jerry Whitaker. He grew up in a little western town in the desert. He loved everybody, whether or not they loved him back or not.
How come you love everyone so much, Jerry? My mom taught me. She said, never be afraid to love, Jerry, because real love, God's kind of love, is not afraid. Just want the best for the other person when he get anything back from him. That I wish someone would tell old Ralph Wiley. That blacksmith doesn't love anybody. He's too afraid to, I guess. Folks say ever since his girlfriend left him 30 years ago.
Yeah, he just lives like a hermit. And she's coming in on the stage today. Her husband died and she's coming back here to live.
Someone should tell him. I'm too afraid to. I will. I'm not afraid. I love him like God would.
What courage! Old Ralph wouldn't care. He doesn't care about anybody.
Yeah. See ya.
See you, Jerry.
Jerry was a little afraid. Who wouldn't be? Old Ralph Rowley was such a grump he'd bite your ears off. So he whispered a little prayer before he went over.
I need your courage, Jesus, and your kind of love. Hi, Mr. Wiley. How are you?
Who invited you here? Get out of here. I don't want to talk to nobody.
Oh, okay. But I thought you might want to know. Miss Nellie's coming in today's stage. She'll be living here now. Her husband died.
What? Well, what would I care?
Probably nothing. You don't care about anybody but yourself. What's wrong? Are you afraid of being hurt?
If you knew what happened to me, you wouldn't say that.
Tell me then.
Well, she was the prettiest thing I'd ever laid eyes on. The moment I saw her, I wanted to marry her. She was sweet, except she never told me she had another boyfriend. Come to think of it, I never asked her if she did or not. But I just felt so sure she'd say yes when I popped the question.
Did she?
Well, I didn't ask her. I was too afraid to say anything after what happened. Hey, Ralph. Howdy, folks. It was a beautiful day. I'd been thinking of asking Nellie to marry me when she came down the street, all gussied up like she was going somewhere.
Howdy, Ralph.
Howdy.
Good day.
Yep. Howdy.
Ralph, I had to find you before I left. I'm getting married. I just got a letter from my beau, and he asked me to marry him. I'm so excited. I wanted you to be the first to know. You've been so dear to me. Well, here comes my stage.
But...
that, ma'am? Yeah.
Bye, Nellie. Bye.
So all these years you felt sorry for yourself because you were too afraid to let her know you loved her.
What would a kid like you know? Get out of here.
Nothing much. Only that I know that there's no fear in real love. God's kind of love. You just want the best for the other person. Maybe you were the very best for Nellie. Did you ever think of that?
Get out of here.
And if you really loved her, you'd want the best for her, even if it wasn't you for her.
Now get out of here, kid, and I mean it, or I'll bite your ears off. I've never stopped loving her, but what would she want now with an old fool like me? And what would a kid like him know? One thing he's right about, though. God's love has no fear. It only wants the best for others. The only love I've ever shown was the best for me. From now on, I'm gonna love like God. I'm not gonna be afraid, even if I never get any love back. And I'm sorry for hurting you all these years. You've been loving me, and I never once loved you back. From now on, I'm yours. No strings attached. Well, I gotta get cleaned up. I got a stagecoach to meet.
What about Nellie? I gotta go.
Howdy, ma'am.
Oh, hi, Ralph. I can't believe it. That's the blacksmith, grumpy old Ralph Wiley. He's coming to meet the stage. Hey, here comes the stagecoach now.
I won't fear. I'll love like God. Nellie, you look wonderful after all these years.
Ralph, my wonderful friend. I've never forgotten you. I hoped you'd be here.
Here, let me take your bag.
And that was the beginning of a new life for Ralph. He was ready to love like God, not expecting anything back for himself, just wanting the very best for others. But Ralph did get something back. He got Nellie.
Don't you just love happy endings?
It takes a lot of courage to love everybody. People who tease are too chicken to love. No matter whatever happens, keep on loving.
I will, Dirk. I'm not going to be a chicken.
Okay, good boy. We'll see you later.
Okay, bye, Dirk.
Bye. Well, at least he's not chicken. Some people can't take a little pain.
Give us together there?
Sure, I'll brush your hair. See how nice it's looking, Vince?
Oh.
Oh, Casanova.
Martin, I'm really sorry for teasing you about Marcia.
That's okay, Scott. Just remember, love everyone, no matter what.
All right.
Give me 5.
I've got a letter you all should hear. It says, Dear Circle Square, my brother and I watch your show every Saturday. We like it, and it helps us to be good to each other. We don't fight as much as we used to. Just got a joke. It says, what did the tablecloth say to the table? Don't move. I've got you covered. Tracy and Clayton Thomas.
Here's a letter. Even though I'm 14 years old, I still like your show.
It is put together very well, and even with the puppets, it is very realistic. The problems kids have on the show are very down-to-earth and everyday. I would like to see one of the kids faced with a drug problem and having a serious case of peer pressure.
Wow,
a lot of people watch a show, and something like that could maybe help someone. Thank you.
Super idea.
I have a letter from April Potman. It says, Dear Circle Square, I like your show very much. I would like you to put a show about sharing your talents with others. My talent is being funny and drawing. I share them with my friends. Your friend, April Potman.
Dear Circle Square Gang, thank you for showing a positive and joyful approach to life on your program. It is a refreshing change. Keep the good work up. Mrs. Joan Potter. Wait till you hear this one. Dear Circle Square, I'm really glad your show is on television, and the way you talk about things that have to do with growing up, getting along with others, and with feelings, I already enjoy your show. Sincerely, Mark Buer.
Oh, those are good. I got another letter from Melanie. She says, Dear Circle Square, could you do a show on loneliness? I miss my relatives in Pennsylvania. I watch your show every week. Please send me a songbook. If you have a question or a problem, write to us. We want to help.
If you'd like instructions for today's craft and a songbook, let us know. In the back of the songbook, it tells you how you can have your own Circle Square t-shirt.
All right. Hey, everybody. I haven't had any mail for quite a while. So, if you've never written into Circle Square, or even if you have before, I'd like to hear from you again. Remember your name and return address, and write soon, because I want to hear from you. All right.
Circle Square wants to hear from you, so write us a letter. Here's our address: 2121 Station F, Toronto, Ontario, M4Y 289.
What's wrong with you, Edward? You weren't even singing.
Look, woman, I got a lot on my mind.
What now?
Well, isn't God afraid of anything? Not even the dark?
Don't know.
I know. God is love, and love is not afraid of anything. God's love will light the way in the darkest place and show us the way. If God's leading you, you don't have to be afraid anymore.
All right. Fantastic.
I used to be afraid to walk alone in the dark, afraid of what I couldn't see, until I found the light of the world, and now Jesus is living in me. I can see, I can see, I can see. Don't have to be afraid again, but if fear should come my way, that's when I'll call upon His name. I'll never be afraid again. But if fear should come my way, that's when I'll call upon His name. He's the light, took the darkness away. If you're afraid to walk alone in the dark, afraid of what you cannot see, ask the light of the world to come shining through, and then Jesus will live inside you. Wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. You won't have to be afraid again. But if fear should come your way, that's when to call upon His name. Don't have to be afraid again. But if fear should come your way, that's when to call upon His name. Just call upon His name. Just call upon His name. Jesus.
So remember, if you're afraid of somebody, love them. Love is the strongest weapon of all. See ya.
Bye.